Hello, it is Poet, and we're in the RedCubed server, but I really can't look around very easily. It's kind of choppy up here, so I think I'm gonna get down. The reason for it being choppy is nothing to do with the server. It's actually, oh crap, it's to do with my rendering. I'm actually rendering right now an episode of the Better Than Wolves series, but yeah, I gotta get down. Ugh. Let's go down inside a cave, because at least my frames go up when I'm inside of a cave somewhat. Um, somewhat. Not very much, turns out. But here we are on the RedCubed server. I'm desperate to record something, so that's why I'm on here, even though I'm rendering and my computer is just like, it uses up probably a full like 3 or 4 gigs of RAM and like all my CPU. It just taxes my entire computer, so we're not quite getting 30 frames per second here because of the way that it is, which I guess, that's the best we can do. It's the best we can do. Cobblestone, but no coal in sight. Hey, there's some. Give me that. Give you that. And now we can cook some cobblestone up. Yay! While I'm here, actually, I'm going to take... I'm going to use the spruce, because really, I don't need spruce as badly as I need birch right now. So I'm going to make a chest, and I'll just fit it right here for now. Go to places any. So now we can put some of the mined stuff that we have in there. I'll throw all of that, well, not all of it, maybe some of it in there, just in case I need some sticks and stuff while I'm down here. But, yeah, this is actually, now I'm getting good solid 30 frames, so that's good, that's good. Oh, things have been crazy. I just got back to work from having almost a month off, well, half a month really. And I gotta tell you, it's difficult getting back to work after you've been off for half a month. People were... I was just inundated with problems, and I had like 3 meetings, and I had to go on actual service calls to different places around the city today. It's really only the 2nd day back. Tomorrow I know for a fact that I've got even more waiting for me. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be hard to get used to the idea of having to go to sleep at a normal hour. I've been going to bed at like 4 in the morning, if you can imagine it, and waking up for 7, so it's pretty harsh right now. My brain hasn't been working probably to its fullest capacity, but I somehow function. I somehow am able to form words some of the time. So here we go. What is with that lightning? Shut up, lightning. I'm just grabbing as many of the basic materials, coal being one of them, as I can. I'm basically just killing time, gathering up some stuff while we talk, you and I. Oh, and you know what? I wanted to thank everyone for the last episode, for basically, look at that. Huh? Oh. We've dug ourselves into a ravine. What do you know? And people have been here like crazy. That is a bad thing coming this way. Oh no, he's finding his way. They made the computers in this game way too smart. Crap! 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 No! 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 Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! The lag! The lag! The lag! Oh! I can't believe I survived. It might look sort of normal in the recording, but in reality, he was like just appearing. He was like the Matrix. I couldn't get it. shot off on him. It was just, oh no, not you now too. What is with the creepers? He's gonna sneak up behind me, isn't he? They're that smart. They find little tiny pathways. Look at this guy. What? I knocked him back, and he still managed to explode somehow. I don't get it. There's another creeper right there. This is gonna be a nightmare. I gotta just seal this up or something. There we go. Oh, the lag with my rendering is just nuts. Okay, so I stopped here. That means that opens up probably into lava. I guess, where should I start digging from? This is as good a place as any. Let's just go in. And let's chat. I wanted to thank everyone for the comments last episode regarding the hateful comments and people's distaste for them, and that was nice. I like that. You guys are pretty awesome. I mean, I know that I definitely knew that I wasn't the only one who felt that way about, you know, hurtful comments or kind of irritating comments, and I really hope that in the last episode I didn't step on any toes. You know, I didn't mean to at all. It's kind of funny though, because I got another one of those black or blue comments today, I noticed, on episode 11. It was kind of funny in the end. I don't mind it. At the end of the day, I love all comments, even those old ones, because you know what? It's you guys having fun, and to me that's the world. So it's pretty cool. Apart from that, haven't been doing too much. Like I say, I've been back to work. I'm just getting over like I don't know what it was, a head cold / flu. I felt really kind of in the dumps the other day, and it's not so good because it's New Year's and the holidays and all, and nobody wants to be sick on the holidays, so I almost was considering like asking for extra holidays back because of the fact that I was sick, but you know what? I still had an okay time despite being sick, so I'm not going to complain about it. At the end of the day, again, it's like, you know what? I'd rather be home sick than at the office healthy. It's that bad, but it's not that bad. I like what I do. I enjoy what I do. So, but still, being at home in whatever condition I'm in, I'm always happy with that. So I don't complain. Let's see. Have we done anything in this server since the last episode? No, not a single thing. Not a placing of blocks or anything. And right now is about as good as you're gonna get because my frames are still just sitting at about 30. Mostly because of the fact that I'm rendering, like I said. Don't want to repeat myself, but yeah, I've been doing videos very, very late lately. Like I'll record something at 11, and it takes about 3 hours or so, I figure, from start to finish for a video. Like, I'll record it at 11, and that takes about half an hour. Okay, so let's do the math together. I wish that thunder would stop. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Let's just sit here for a second. Oh, Patch, welcome back. Join leave, join leave. We're here with the Father Rooster and Patch. Nobody else. Just me. And yeah, it takes about half an hour to record. Okay, so the average episode's about half an hour, save for the last one, which was about 40 minutes. Then it takes about, I'll say, an hour to pre-render. Now, I render things several times, and people can't stand it. I don't know. I guess I'm used to it. But here's the situation that I'm in. I edit everything on my Mac, okay? And I'm kind of in a predicament right now where the files that Fraps make are way too huge. Okay? Oh, this pick is way better. Oh, and we found diamonds. Great. Amazing. Okay, now answer me this one, people. Is it better to get diamonds with a Fortune 3 diamond pick or Fortune 3 iron pick? I don't think it matters. Let's just get these. Yeah, that was a ton of redstone that we just got from that with our Fortune 3 pick. So let's dig. You always dig around diamonds. Don't just dig them. It could be lava underneath and then they're all gone. It could be lava behind it. Oh, or more diamonds behind it. Yay. Way more diamonds. Look at this. We're rich. We're rich. We can retire. We can be happy. Okay, let's get back to the math while I dig these up. Half an hour to record. About an hour. Oh yeah, and I was explaining why. I'm on a Mac and a PC. I record on the PC with Fraps. And the files... How many did I get? 4. Wow. 1. Oh. There's 2. Hey! So 10. That's pretty good from that one little block. Pretty good indeed. I recorded with Fraps and it creates files that are like... Oh, they're just massive. They're like 40 gigs or some crazy number. I don't know what they are. They're just massive, massive, massive files. And so, what I do, because I have to transfer it to my other computer, and I'm trying to work out a better system right now that I can use. Like maybe some kind of a media server that'll be faster. I thought about using like Mac's Thunderbolt, which is apparently the fastest external drive type of thing, just to speed up the process. Because right now what I have to do is I put it through a program called StaxRip, StaxRip, and it basically converts the file into a much, much, much smaller one. Something that I can at least transfer without it being too much of a big deal. Like it turns it to about 4 gigs at the most. Between 2.5 to 4 gigs per file. So then I transfer that to my Mac, and I take that file from my Mac into Final Cut Pro, and I edit it up, and then it has to pre-render, otherwise I can't edit. It just lags like crazy, which is normal. I mean, that's what video editors have to do. They have to like basically pre-render their stuff. I guess you could have like a rendering farm, a rendering computer farm, which some people do, but that's too expensive for me right now. So I'm just basically using the one computer, and it's slow, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Whoops. I'll place that there. Man, we are just still lagging like just crazy. Probably not going to be the most enjoyable thing to watch, but we'll do our best to just keep going. So I do that, and then it uploads. Well, pre-rendering takes about, in Final Cut, takes about, could be up to 40 minutes, you know? So we're at an hour and 40 minutes plus, what, another, oops, I didn't mean to quite grab that yet, but I wanted to dig around it first, make sure that it's all safe. So far, so good. Lots of diamonds here. Can't see a thing. There we go. Takes about an hour and 40 minutes, and then there was the extra, what did I say? I'm already losing my time. Extra 30 minutes, so hour 70, so 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's just, that's just the pre-rendering, and then uploading takes another hour, so say in 3 hours and 10 minutes, give or take, for one episode. And there's not a whole lot I can do while it's doing that. Like you can see, it is lagging like crazy. What do we got? 20 diamonds. Pretty good so far. 20 diamonds. Just keep going. Ugh, laggy. What? Oh, good thing I didn't lag through that last block. That would have been very bad. Okay, let's go this way. As you can see, yeah, my computer lags like crazy when I'm doing anything on it, so I can't really play games. I can't record. I'm attempting it now because I'm desperate for recordings. But what's the problem lately is that I've been recording at like 11 at night. And if you do like 11 plus 3, that's crazy time to be awake. And for whatever reason, sometimes it's been taking longer. And I mean, I'm going to bed at like 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's just not a way to live. I wake up and I feel like I have a headache. I haven't slept enough. This morning, I actually woke up and I was laying there in bed thinking, you know what? I think I'm just going to quit my job today and never work ever again because I want 10 more minutes of sleep. That's how desperate I was. So I gotta say, it's not the way to be. Here it is right now. It's like midnight, and this is my second one that I'm recording because I want to get 2 episodes out tomorrow. And one of them is currently rendering, and it'll be done in probably about 10-15 minutes. And once that's done, then this one can be done and start going. And it's just crazy. Editing is crazy. Because that's all part of the editing process. So it's kind of just to give you guys some insight into what goes into each video. Each and every single video that I do is actually, like, it's pretty difficult, some of it. It's not just, you can't just click a button and, you can upload to YouTube. It just wouldn't look right, it wouldn't be right. You gotta think about the audio source. It's almost like an art, a science, you know? There's a science to it. So, craziness right now. Like, I look this way and it goes to like 12 frames. Ugh. Yuck. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Just gross. Should never lag this much. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it because the people need it. The people want it. Now, of course, I'm not saying that, it's the end of the world if I don't upload anything. But I've kind of been hinting towards, eventually doing this as a career lately. You're hearing it here first, like the first time that I'm really saying, you know what, maybe there's something to it. I know that there are people out there on YouTube, and I don't know what agency they're with. I'm with Maker Studios and RPM, and they pay out pretty good. I always know at the end of the month what I'm gonna make for money, and I like that. I know that there are studios out there who you get paid a certain amount per view or per click, and it's a varying amount based on what everyone else averaged. And to me, I don't like that kind of. You never know what you're gonna get next month. Sometimes they don't even tell you what you're gonna get. Like, at least with Maker Studios right now, you can either check on YouTube what their supposed analytics tell you what you're gonna make, and it's actually been 100% accurate for the last 4 or 5 months, so that's good. And then Maker Studios actually gives me a kind of like a dashboard, they call it, where I can basically look up the amount there too, see the trends, what things are getting views. So I always know at the end of the month how much money I'm gonna have. Now that's what I like. That's the assurance that I want to have. Now I see YouTubers out there who they get tons of views. Now every single day it averages about 20,000 views or so over all of my videos, and I got what, about 220 videos or so. So 220 videos and 20,000 views for all of those videos. That's pretty awesome. I like that. You guys are just insanely amazing to give me that many views for that few videos. But there are people out there on YouTube who do 20,000 views per video, or sometimes more, way more. I look at them when they're just saying, well, now I can finally do this as a career. And I'm thinking to myself, right now, I only make 20,000 views every day, and I am considering doing it for a career. Ideally, I would have to double, triple to be comfortable. But if I doubled the views that I get every day to 40,000 on average, I would be perfectly fine, and I would be able to live off of that. As crazy as that sounds, it doesn't take much. I am the most simple person in the world, and I don't mean brain-wise. Okay, maybe I do, but I don't require a lot. And I'm happy eating the, what do you Brits call it? The spaghetti rings or something, and the loops. spaghetti hoops or loops or something like that. I don't know. We call them spaghettios. I'm happy eating the Chef Boyardee craft dinner if I have to get by. You know what? I'm a kid at heart some days, and that is fine. I know how to cook. It's one of my passions, so I can afford to do things, very good things, without it costing me way too much. So I could probably survive off of a smaller income than a lot of people, but to be comfortable, I'd have to like triple what I do. To be very comfortable, to be as comfortable as I am now in life. But if I were to double it, I could live off SpaghettiOs and be fine. So to have the views that they have, I mean, that's beyond doing it for a living. That's doing it for I think I'm going to retire early living. That's just amazing. Eventually, I want to maybe... I always see dollar signs, and I don't mean to, but... And it's not a point of greed. It's about making myself comfortable in life. When I do this, if I were to double what I do every day, if I were to make 2 videos a day instead of 1, if I were to do a dinosaur video every single day, every day of the week, I would get so many more views. It would like triple my views. So I know that I could be comfortable with this kind of career. But Facebook isn't going to be around forever. Twitter's not going to be around forever. YouTube is definitely not going to be around forever. I mean, if you put all your eggs in one basket, oh, I'm going to invest in GeoCities today. Yeah, good luck with that one, boy. Most people watching this probably don't even know what GeoCities is. Most people watching this probably only have a vague memory of what MySpace was. And what about like things like Mega Video? That was a video sharing site. Hardly anybody talks about that anymore. Just craziness what could happen just overnight. Oops, YouTube is gone. Of course, Google, being the giant monster that they are, would never. But it could be the difference in maybe my talent agency drops me for whatever reason. Maybe some weird copyright claim. I don't know why there would be, but whatever reason, you don't know. And is it a assured thing that, yes, tomorrow I will have the money to feed myself, you know? To give my loved ones what they need. Not that I have very many loved ones to give anything to, but, you know, being a single guy, it's like Chef Boyardee is fine for me, but down the road, you know, will I have enough to provide for the people I love, for a family, for that kind of thing? I remember hearing a guy talking about it. He's a very, well, a more famous YouTuber, does lots of videos now with some of the more popular Minecraft people. His name is B-double-O. Or as his fans know him, he's B-dubs, John, you know, whatever name you know him by. He's done some pretty good videos with some pretty famous Minecraft YouTubers out there. like the kind of people where before I even knew what Minecraft was, these guys were household names, and he now does videos with them. He had a very good career as a contractor, and I know that contractors make a killing. Believe me, for what they charge for some of the stuff, they make good money. And he said in an early video that his bread and butter would never be something as variable as YouTube. And yet here he is, it's not even a year later, and he actually quit his job as a contractor and now does YouTube videos for a living. This is his living. He was that sure of himself. He took the chance. And, you know, that kind of courage to just leap of faith kind of mentality, you know? I love it. I love that kind of mentality. Just have a leap of faith kind of way to look at it. Take a chance. Go with it. You know what? I could buy a house very, very moderately priced up at the lake somewhere. Very, very basic amenities. Wouldn't cost me very much because I'm far away from the city. And be able to maintain a nice lifestyle with YouTube thing going. But ideally, I would need to triple my views. And right now, I mean, I'm growing pretty good, but it would take me like 2-3 years before I'd be at that level. And you know, the way that I've been thinking about work these days, it's getting to the point where something's got to give. I don't know what yet, but something's got to give. And so, do I go to the YouTube thing? Do I give it a try? Do I look elsewhere for work? It's craziness happening with me right now. And, yeah, I mean, what can you say? What can you say to people? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna now take a chance and do videos online. Meanwhile, a company is taking 60% of my cut. It's just a crazy amount. So I can't really say what I make every month. I don't know if I'm contractually obligated not to or whatever. Probably not. But just as a personal way to look at it, I don't make a killing off of YouTube. I say enough to make a living. What you think a living is worth is probably a lot more than what I do. Not very much can make me a very happy guy. So, and by that I don't mean not very much can make me happy. I mean it doesn't take much. With that said, I mean, I guess I'll have to call this video to a close. Where am I? What is this? Oh, I know where we are. Ha ha ha. This is the other side of a big ravine, actually. What's with all those torches up there? Someone lighting their way out, I guess. There's an easier way out if I dig downwards and go to my base. Anyway, with all of that said, I mean, this is really the first time that I'm making people aware that I could actually consider YouTube a career. But to do it, I would have to reasonably triple my views. And to triple my views might just be impossible. You never know what life will throw at you, but I want to be optimistic about it, and that's what I'll leave you guys with. I'm optimistic about being able to make you guys happy, potentially for a very long time, and doing it as a career would definitely fulfill that role. So we'll take it like that, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.